Welcome back to Spurs News TV, and today we're going to first look at £22 million Arsenal man could leave for free next year with Euro giants planning swoop, and then we're going to look at Serge Aurier deciding stance on joining Arsenal on a free after Tottenham transfer exits. So the first transfer headline states that £22 million Arsenal man could leave for free next year as Euro giants plan swoop. So the reports are stating that Bernd Leno could leave Premier League strugglers also on a free transfer next summer, with Serie A champions Inter Milan eyeing the German international, as reported by Tutto Sports. Not even the irrepressible Samir Handanovic can defy Father Time for all of eternity. The long-serving Inter gloves-man will be 38 this time next year, and while Inter might have put off replacing him this summer, the Nerazzurri are already planning for life without a man who moved to the San Siro when Mateo Kovacic, Esteban Cambiaso and Diego Milito were still wearing black and blue. Those well-documented financial problems mean Inter are not going to break the bank on an Alisson Becker, an Edison Moraes or a Gigi Donnarumma. Instead, Tutto Sport believe that affordable alternatives will be the order of the day, meaning the likes of Andrea Nana and Germany international Bernd Leno, both of whom will be free agents in 2022, may soon be receiving their fair share of calls from mysterious phone numbers beginning with +39 area code. I am very happy at the club, but I don't know what will happen in the future. I am open to everything, maybe for a new adventure or to stay at Arsenal, Leno said via the Standard in April. If the former Bayer Leverkusen glovesman was hoping to cast some doubt on his future at the Emirates Stadium, he mostly certainly succeeded. Arsenal's miserable start to the season, Saturday's 5-0 thrashing at the hands of Manchester City, would have been even more humiliating if it wasn't for Leno's cat-like reflexes, which would have done little to convince the 29-year-old that extending his contract would be the right call. At least Arsenal look well placed to deal with Bernd Leno's potential departure. In Aaron Ramsdale, the Gunners have already invested £24 million in a man who looks every inch a future long-term number one, while Arthur Nkonkwo, who has his fair share of admirers in North London, could step up to the breach as second choice. So it looks like £22 million Arsenal man could leave for free next year as Euro giants plan swoop. And Bernd Leno is an interesting situation for the Gunners. Should Arsenal extend his contract, or should Arsenal keep him at the football club, or should Arsenal sell him at the football club? And his contract expires in 2022, so he pretty much has one more year left as an Arsenal player, something that is similar to the likes of Lacazette, Eddie Nketiah. They are all players in a similar situation to Bernd Leno, but Bernd Leno has a replacement in the form of Aaron Ramsdale, and many fans have been calling for Aaron Ramsdale to start over Bernd Leno in goal for the remainder of this season, as Bernd Leno does look very shaky in terms of his ability to play from the back. Even though in the game where Germany played versus Liechtenstein, Leno did look decent, but he didn't have much to do, so this is an interesting situation. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Serge Aurier decides stance on joining Arsenal on a free transfer after Tottenham transfer exit. So the reports are stating that Serge Aurier terminated his Tottenham contract at the end of August. Serge Aurier would consider following the controversial path from Tottenham to join North London rivals Arsenal after terminating his contract with the club. The Ivorian defender is searching for a new club after becoming a free agent this summer. Tottenham announced on transfer deadline day on August 31st that they had agreed to tear up his contract to allow him to find a new club for the 2021-2022 season. A statement from Spurs read, "The club can confirm the departure of Serge Aurier following the mutual termination of his contract. But they could soon be facing Aurier on the opposite side if the Ivory Coast international gets his wish." The 28-year-old is reportedly keen to stay in England and also one of a number of clubs that have been notified on his intentions. Sky Sports report that Tottenham had exhausted all avenues in attempting to help Aurier secure a move away from the club in the transfer window. The fullback has received offers from France, Russia and Turkey, but a move failed to materialise, which would have seen Spurs pick up a fee. But with no offers tempting enough for club or player, Aurier opted to mutually end his agreement with the club. Aurier, who signed a 5-year deal when joining for £23 million from Paris Saint-Germain in 2017, had already informed the club of his intention to leave at the end of the last campaign. Upon leaving Spurs, he said, "I have really enjoyed my time at Spurs and would like to thank the club and the fans. But I feel now is the right time for me to move on to a new challenge." Arsenal were looking to bring in a right back after allowing Hector Bellerin to join Real Betis on loan for this season, but Mikel Arteta made his 6th summer signing in capturing Japan international Takehiro Tomiyasu from Bologna. The 23-year-old has signed a long-term contract in a deal reportedly worth £16 million, taking the Gunners' spending past the £150 million mark. Mikel Arteta also has Callum Chambers, Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Serge Aurier available to deputise if Tomiyasu is unavailable. The Gunners are currently bottom of the Premier League with 3 defeats in as many games as shipping 9 goals without goal conceded. And the opportunity to catch Aurier for nothing may be an opportunity the Gunners are willing to gamble on. According to Kauthiel and Palili, journalist Ekrem Kunur, Mikel Arteta has given the green light to proceed with the move. Aurier has become a target for criticism in recent years for high-profile errors and was dropped by Jose Mourinho last season before the Portuguese was sacked. Tottenham boss Nuno Espirito Santo had used Japhet Tanganga and Matt Doherty as his preferred right-backs for their 3 games this season. There are only a handful of players who have dared to cross the North London divide in recent years. Sol Campbell made a controversial move on a free transfer in 2001 after leaving Tottenham to join champions Arsenal. William Gallas moved to Spurs in 2010 from Arsenal, having previously played for Chelsea for 5 years. Emmanuel Adebayo also spent time on loan at Spurs from Manchester City during the 2011-2012 season, having played for 3 years for the Gunners until 2010. So it looks like Serge Aurier decides his stance on joining Arsenal, and this is an interesting situation. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal performs at the end of this season. If you want to see more daily videos from Arsenal News TV, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know if you enjoyed the video, and share the video to your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the videos on the screen and I'll see you there.